my knowledge, at that time, he was getting his money on, but I didn't know at that time. You know, because I noticed how they used to just drink and smoke cigarettes at that time. So I was young. I'm like 13 years old. I was like 13 years old. At that time, I really didn't know what was going on. So if they had something going on, hey, he had to been doing it because you know what? When I got like 18 years old, he was nothing but money. In the beginning, what kind of guy was he? In the beginning, when I knew my uncle, he was nothing but money. Money making, he wearing casual clothes, this and that, man. You know, but I was doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Then he came and snatched me over. That's when I wanted to do some money, something with him, called the Durrell. Actually, we was in school together. Durrell just used to come in all type of morning, after, late for school, man. But coming in there with nothing but money all in his pockets and his socks and everything. He been about business ever since I known him anyway. And plus, when I got old enough to know what he was doing, man, it was the same old way. That was the name, Pretty Boy Floyd, right there. Under the Hustling Act, they called him Pretty Boy Floyd. Right here was the touch of class, where he got killed at. Man, that day, I wanted to tell, that day, what kind of power my uncle had. He had power, I mean power. There's a lot, man, he used to come around here throwing out money to the kids. He ran the whole police force, actually, to tell you the truth. Ran Jack Davis. Man, especially court-wide. I mean, he ran the whole Ford Heights, number of money. Everybody looked up to him, too. Pretty Boy Floyd this, Pretty Boy Floyd that. Every time you see that mark, that Mark 7, if he see you miss that day on when he throw out some money, he'll throw out some more. And we just heard, it was a buzz around Ford Heights, East Chicago Heights. It was a buzz around Ford Heights. East Chicago Heights had a white boy white boy hung himself. He didn't hang himself. What happened was, what we heard was that the white boy hung himself, but he ain't hung himself. He got hung. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard. That he tried to go out to my uncle and turn around when Jack Davis took him up in the police station. Next thing you know, the buzz around East Chicago Heights, he hung himself.
And it was ruled a suicide.
Man, all I can say is a lot of money brought them two together. A lot of money. And there was a whole bunch of it. That what got them together.
What broke their relationship up?
Money. Money broke the relationship up too. A whole buzz around here, how they each trying to kill each other. That's about all I heard. And one dislike I had about my cousin, when he wouldn't let me work for him. He said I was a slick jinky. He always called me slick. But turn around, how I ended up working for my uncle for a little period of time here. I used to work on Wentworth myself, selling packs. Myself. Turn around, he heard about that, and he sat here and pulled me to the side. Come here, little nephew. Talked to me, woo, 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 in my ear. Turn around, next thing you know, I'm on Berkeley. Working. Me, my little brother Jim just left. All we had was money and money everywhere. And this is one guy named Bob. He used to come always on the spot, tap on the window, we in there sleep with guns, money, everything. And guns and money, man.
Sonny?
Sonny, his name Bob. He used to come there, tap on the window every morning. We sleep with all money and guns, all on us in a little brown Chevette. Turned around and said, man, I woke up. I'm like, Jim, I'm hitting my brother and them. He said, no, don't hit them, little brother. Let me talk to you, man. Let me talk to you. I'm like, what's up? He said, man, don't you know I come around here to look for you, man. Come out here looking after you, man. Y'all sleeping up in this car and everything. So from now on, he started fronting me 2 ounces. And that's when I left and went on my own. And my Uncle Floyd, I always loved him. Always loved him. Still, from this day, still love him. What I remember most about my Uncle Floyd, family reunion times, Christmas time, he just gave out money. He never bought us gifts, but he'll give us money. Anytime we see him, we see him out at the club. We see him out at the club. Oh yeah, he'll give us money. Money, that's the best thing. Every time we see him, he just give out money. He give out money. He had that much of it. That's the best thing I like about my uncle too. I remember my uncle as a cool guy, you know what I'm saying, party guy, kicker guy. He's a nice guy and a bad guy. Don't get on his bad side. That's all I can say. But I remember him as a cool guy, down to earth guy, clean dresser, sharper, everything about him was shot. That's what I can remember about Mom. This is the night my uncle got killed, Floyd Bryant. It was a day me, Jim, David Bryant, Johnny, all of us was at my house on 16th Street, 16th Place. I told them, man, let's go out to Shannon, let's go out to touch a class somewhere. They all ain't want to go out. So turn around that morning, my mama got a phone call stating that my Uncle Floyd Bryant was dead. He got shot in front of touch a class. If we'd went out that night, I guarantee you, he would be here right now, and I take that to my grave. He'd have been here right now if we'd have went out that day. If we'd have went out that day, man, he still would have been here. Man, that next day we all came out here to touch a class and saw the blood splatter all right there where the brain was pushed out at. Since that day and that night, I wish we'd have went to touch a class that night. He'd have been